Hi, everybody. It's Debbie with the Question Queens, and I have Tom Macdonald and Snowflakes. I know, doesn't Snowflakes sound so friendly? But it's definitely not when somebody calls you that. She's having a meltdown. The snowflake had a meltdown. Well, I will admit, I confess. Hi, my name is Debbie, and I have called people snowflakes before. Not nice. Shouldn't have done that. But I did. Anyway, so this is the video, and it has been on my list for a long time. And Mariposa. Yeah, back then. That's when you recommended that. DJ Sherrard and I think lots of other people. Oh, hang on. I have so many people, so many songs. Snowflakes. Eloy, it's Elloy, Villarreal, Suzanne Murnane, and Mariposa, DJ Sherrard, Baron R, and Guy White. All of you. I know. I'm so proud. And honestly, I'm sure there's been plenty more. But if you have recommended or suggested this song, thank you. I appreciate you. And let's go ahead and get to the video. I'm ready. Tom Trash. Okay. Gonna get in that mental mind state right there. I'm ready.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but your pro-choice abortion kills way more children.
Hold on, he's already said way too much, and I missed it.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but your pro-choice abortion kills way more children.
You know what? I know that you all know how I feel about abortion. And I'm going to try not to get on that soapbox again, but you think about how many children have been killed from abortion versus mass shootings. I mean, both are horrific. Don't get me wrong. They're both bad. And both need to be stopped. But taking away someone's gun or their protection is like taking away a fat person's fork. The fork is not going to make the person fat. When I eat bad food, like I did last night, I ordered pizza. I got the little chocolate lava cakes. Yep, had it all. Okay, that's my choice. It's not because I have a fork in the kitchen to eat it with. Or a microwave. The gun doesn't cause the violence. What is that country that had their gun trade-in program or whatever, and then they had like knivings, how do they say that? Stabbings? They had assaults with knives or threats with knives. It skyrocketed. The violence is the problem, not the weapon. I don't have an answer for it. I really don't. But anyway, all right. But I do have an answer for abortion. Birth control. There's 52 different kinds of birth control out there. Get some.
You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but your pro-choice abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most?
If America is racist, then it probably isn't safe to support immigration. And you know, just because you want a safe border or border protection, or you just don't want an open border, doesn't mean that you're against immigration. It means you're actually for a safe border and border patrol and rules and a government that follows them, not just letting everybody come through there. Okay. Yeah, I got some opinions.
Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect my
I'm going to disagree. I think that the far left hates America. Well, they are Americans, so he is right. But those Americans, yes, I believe that they hate America. Stanford University, on their ban list of words, American. It's unreal. And if you say America is the best country, which it is, the best country, that's why everybody wants to come here. It's the land of opportunity, the American dream. We have everything here and every opportunity to do anything that you want. All right.
Americans, trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they, screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be
that is another thing. I'm never going to get this through this song. How is it that you can, and I'm not saying you that's watching this, but if you are this kind of person, I am saying you. How is it that you can hate me for hating something or because I hate something when you're hating me? If it's just hate, and half the time it's only because you disagree, has nothing to do with whether or not I hate something. If I just disagree with it, it's automatic I'm a hater. Well, that's not the case. It just means I disagree. Nowhere in the definition of disagree does it mean I hate you. Maybe we should start telling people to look that up. Clearly, I disagree with you. Clearly, hate is not synonymous with disagree. Oh my gosh, I'm never going to get through this video. I'm sorry.
It's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here.
Hold on. Coca-Cola is telling people they should be less white. What? Did I miss something? When did that message come out? I've never heard of that before. How I'm sorry, my brain can't even, I can't even figure that one out. How do you be less white? How? I don't understand. Y'all can let me know in the comments because I don't understand that one.
They should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here. Elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans.
Oh my gosh, he is so... Every single line, he is hammering it. You go, Tom. You tell him. We have to worry about the homeless yet. We have people that get out there. Our freedom costs lives. It costs our men and women going over and protecting this country and being all over the world. And a lot of them give their lives. A lot of them don't. They come back wounded. And we, as a country, we suck at this. I mean, we absolutely suck. There are organizations out there that help our veterans that are not government run. And granted, we as a society should be helping. We need to do better. We really need to do better. I know that there's one, it's called Tunnels to Towers. And I love that organization. I know Tom had one that he did what was it? He had, those CDs. Or the CDs that got lost and he found and he ended up selling them all and he donated them to charity to help the veterans. There's so much money in this country, not a single veteran should ever need for anything, especially basic needs, ever. And that almost gets me just as riled as abortion does because none of us would be sitting here right now and doing what we're doing and enjoying the luxury of having freedom in this country if it wasn't for our veterans. It's the truth. She speaketh the truth.
Died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can't make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames, oh no, no more snowflakes.
They said
So who's the girl in the video? Because I know that's not Nova. Is that his sister? But she has dark hair? I think they look kind of similar.
More flames, oh no, no more snowflakes.
they set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't
Hold on. I'm sorry, but I'm missing what he said.
fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean, but if our children are the future.
No, I'm sorry. They're twerking in front of abortion clinics saying I got murder on my mind. That's the role model. And by the way, if you don't know who that is, that's Cardi B. That's what she's doing. Singing, I've got murder on my mind, twerking in front of an abortion place. Yeah, right there. What kind of parent lets their kid listen to that? That kind of person. And there are a lot of children out there that don't have parents that can police that kind of stuff, which is really sad. That's the crap that they're getting fed. Empowering women does not, that does not empower women at all. It's sickening.
Then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep.
My
They blur the
God.
lines dividing McDonald's to eat.
Hold on. Take an Adderall to focus and have McDonald's to eat. I mean,
They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're
oh my gosh, he is just hitting. He's hitting everything. I mean, everything. Every topic out there that's controversial, he is hitting it. There's a little thing that I have to click on after you upload your video, controversial content. He's going to have every little checkbox. Oh my gosh. Because it's like a lot. And I forgot what he just said, but that was freaking awesome.
trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks.
And I don't really understand, and I know I've stopped this 504 times. I apologize. But I don't really understand this. When I see a white person arguing with a black person about what and who is racist, and the white person is saying they're racist. Have you all seen that? I'm going to do some reaction videos on them because I've seen them, and it's just shocking to me. And then, of course, they have names for that, which I'm not going down that road. But it just blows my mind. And automatically, like, when you see all these politicians that are usually on the left, that are, it's one thing to support, you want less violence against black people. Good. I want less violence against people. So I don't have a problem with you saying black people or Asian people or white people or whatever. But when you automatically categorize white people as racist, and you're white saying that, I don't get that. I don't understand. And it's a thing. It is. I just don't understand it.
Supporting what you stand against, you don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. They don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Soon enough, we running out of options. This ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. We ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. I don't know how we can make them.
All right, one more thing. I clearly see if it continues on the path that it is on right now, we are seriously leading up to a division of the United States. And I'm not saying a civil war, but it seems like to me in the last year, maybe two, the division has gotten, it's not just left and right, it's extremes. It's either one extreme or it's the other extreme. Do y'all remember when the Tea Party came out? This is probably like 10 years ago. And it was somewhere like in the middle. And actually, they even got labeled as Nazis. I don't know if y'all remember the Tea Party, but I see such division on. There's no bridge, there's no nothing, and it's only getting worse. And the media, obviously, media and politicians, biggest dividers out of everyone. And they literally, everything out of their mouth is divisive. Everything. And I see absolutely nothing positive about coming together at all. I only see more and more division, and I can honestly see us splitting. Half the country, extreme left, half the country to the right. I know where I would be going, and it's not the left.
It's in the coffin. We ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
To see if there's anything at the end. I don't want to screw that up. Nope. That's it. Well, I think that's like the most I've ever stopped a song out of all the songs I've done. I hope I didn't get on your nerves. If I did, I apologize. I tend to get a little passionate about all those topics that he brought up, and he literally just nailed each one of them. He put it all out there. He is absolutely not scared to talk about it. And he's definitely not scared of the truth. So, I would hope that we don't go towards a division of our country. I know a lot of people don't know this, but if you haven't watched the movie Lincoln, it's a great movie. It's really great. But what I saw that I liked is it shows that type of fighting from the right and the left has been going on since the beginning. So if you understand that, it's totally, but they used to be a lot more, what's the word? Verbose? I guess you would say. Like they would yell at each other on the floor of Congress. Just, like put each other down and yell at each other. Now they don't do that now. They get digs every once in a while, but they're a little bit more, and it's a little bit more respectful. But if you watch that movie, you will see how both sides, and read about it. They've been fighting like that since the beginning. So this isn't new. And I think that might give some people some comfort that the fighting or the disagreements have always happened. But I've never seen it to where it's this drastic. And the hate and this whole hate speech. Like, I have already, I mean, if they had to examine this video and everything that I have said, I would be crucified for hate speech already. Everything I said. Well, go ahead. I'm not scared either. It doesn't bother me. I will listen as long as someone wants to have a conversation with me, even if I disagree with them. I will have that conversation. I hope that you all do that too. I try to be empathetic, understanding, and I try to see where they're coming from. Typically, when someone has a belief or something that they value, it's usually personal. You don't usually get that information when someone's telling you, whether or not they're for or against abortion, whether or not they're against homosexuality, whether or not they're against all these pronouns and trans things and men and women's sports and whatever. Most of the time, it is personal. Finding out that personal reason is usually a big challenge. And they're not going to talk to you about it unless they actually think that you care. And I've had those conversations. They're not easy, but I've had them. And it's not that often because usually, I'll be honest, I mean, I'm pretty easygoing and I'll talk about it. And I'll ask questions, but I get called names and the conversation gets shut down. And it's not from me, it's from the other side. So in those instances, there's nothing you can do about it anyway. But I am rambling like a crazy girl. All right. Well, anyway, that was the video. I loved it. I love that he has such integrity that he can put all of that out there, and it's the truth. He is speaking the truth. It's hard for me to understand how someone can watch that, and their perception of that is that's hate speech, or that he's just being a jerk or mean or hateful or whatever. I love America. I love the United States of America. I am very proud to be an American. I'm very proud of all of our veterans. So if you're a veteran out there, you have my respect and my support. Anyway, so that's the video, and I will see you guys really soon.